Greetings there, fellow treasure hunters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey, the Pilgrim ship. Episode 28, Need a Gravcore to expand the ship. Alright, getting rid of the high priority hull. The throne room is now, it's dirty, but it is better because it's tidied up. Wow, I thought you guys would vote for yes, because production would be amazing, but you voted for no. That's fine. I'm not going to overrule you. She is the spokesperson of our ideology, after all, so I kind of get it. Still need more trees for the chem tanks, so I'll create more of a tree cut zone. And Wish, thank you for the resub. Thank you, thank you. And as soon as she hits 8 crafting, I'll have her make components and implants and the like. I can be done with the harpsichord. Wow, you guys are really tied on the fence. Well, if you haven't decided yet, feel free to vote. I'm going to stop mining because, like, there's nowhere to store steel anymore. Our stockpile is basically full. Yep. I thought I had uninstalled the trade beacon, but I guess it didn't, so I gotta do that as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a zone here for the trade beacon uninstalled. I don't want to keep it installed because it attracts pod drop raiders if we do that. What other stockpile zone do I have? Stockpile zone 2? What is zone 1? I have like an errant stockpile I don't know about. I'm real confused. All my stockpiles are named. Right? I have ship stockpile, butchery. Oh, this. Duh. There we go. Okay. Could expand the outside kill box to give more shelving. I mean, I could. The thing is, we're up against the tile max, so I really can't do that until we get more tile max. And then, even if we had more tile max, that would be helping the enemies. So I'm not going to be considering that. The thing is, if we really want to expand it, what we need to do is we need to get rid of these 2 rooms and use this as storage as well. Or realistically, things like steel don't really need to be stored around a trade beacon because I don't really foresee selling steel. So storing raw resources like vaxstone blocks and steel elsewhere. There's a lot of things we could do, but at the end of the day, we're just constrained by zoning. We need grab field extenders. And without grab field extenders, there's really nothing we can do to remedy this situation. And it looks like I'm going to call the poll 1 vote for yay over nay. That's how close it was. So the question is, who becomes the socialite? Stochastic has a social of 0, Mag has a incapable of a social, and Airdog has a social of 3. I guess Airdog. Who becomes the next chamber? So we'll put it between Mag or... No, Mag can't do it. Stochastic or Airdog. Because Mag can't even do social. And Breakfire is already a gunner. Okay, she is crafting 8. I'm going to have her finish this harpsichord. But that's an awesome milestone. If she's finishing the harpsichord, that actually reminds me, Skyro, clean the throne room real quick. And then, roll change. Skyra, spectated by slaves. And the new guy. And you are going to become a production specialist. One would assume that Liara would attend this, but she's just finding them too boring. So she instructs her minions to, her slave minions to attend. Ooh, an Imperial Trader. Let's see if we can get rid of more junk. I'm actually going to get rid of the sensitizer. I know I bought it, but I kind of worry that it's going to be disadvantaging me. I'm also going to get rid of some of the vac suits. I know that you can smelt them down to plasteel, but the amount of plasteel that you get for them is pretty crap. And I'd rather just have the silver for now. And Air Dog overwhelmingly is going to be our next role changer. So, Air Dog, attended by Aram, Silent, Ink, and Mag. So once she finishes this harpsichord, I'll go to the mech platform. The thing is, she's not going to be able to do... Well, you know what? I take that back. There's actually one more thing I wanted to do, which is the pilot assistance before we blast off. And with that in mind, even more importantly is the bionic leg that Liara needs. Because, like, it's Liara. So, yeah. There we go. So everyone has a role. I'm still desperately trying to figure out these map locations. Our chem tanks are nearly full. Our meat supply looks pretty good. There's not, like, easy things to hunt anymore, but at least there are corpses and everything. I might want to increase the amount of butchery stuff we do, because it doesn't look like our shelves are all that full. So I'm going to bring it up to, like, let's say 1,300. And then have Breakfire and Stochastic add a lot of lead to this Mega Sloth. Free lead donation. Ink just got a creativity. Is that helpful to me? You have a construction of 0, incapable of art, and a crafting of 4. Okay. Thanks. I've never been so happy to get inspiration. Is it worth buying brain wiring from the trader? Possibly. One of the advantages of brain wiring is it would give us the pain stopper for Ink, because Ink's a wimp. I guess it couldn't hurt. And we did just get an excellent harpsichord as a result of the Skyra's efforts. Which we can't even sell because we don't have rum in our stockpile? Yeesh. I think what I'll do is... I know this is weird, but, like, we have so much steel, I kind of overdid it. I'm going to sell some steel to free up space. And then you are going to apply the tech print. So you are Intellectual 9. Nice. He's really been leveling up. So the Bionic Lake is going to go into Liara, and then the pilot assistant is going to go into Stochastic. We're going to wait for the cooldown timers for the anesthesia, and then we'll blast off. Ooh. Oh, I need another pew. If I need another pew... Where is my stonecutter? I don't think it's installed. Come on. Move it. Recon armor is done. So, that officially means that with jump packs and recon armor, we now have the amazing Locust armor ability. One of my favorites. Honestly, my favorite armor. Full stop. So what do we research next? Will be up to you. We have sniper blades, sniper rifles, long-range mineral scanner, transport pods, and shuttle, which, given that we have a shuttle core, that might, thumb on the scale, be kind of important. Neural computation, hunter drone, psychic brewing, beer brewing, skin hardening, healing factors, brain wiring, neural computation, and that's a big enough list for now. So boom, there you go. You can vote. Thank you for voting. And Mag, wake up. So I would like a birthday celebration as well before we depart, but I need a little bit more marble for the pew. Okay, unsurprisingly, thumb on the scale, transport pods and shuttle have won. I'll just call that early. I was going to have you vote for a little bit longer, but it was such a runaway poll. That shuttle is... So there's two things that I think are completely ridiculously powerful in Odyssey. One is really, really high-powered ship, because you can just run away from all your problems every 8 hours. It's insane. And the other is, the other amazing thing is the ability to, shuttle, because it makes trading so easy. Those are the two that I think are amazing. Another thing I just realized is we are going to need a piano for the Archon. So we'll, I'll queue up, a piano to be made by Skyra. So the Bionic Leg is done, but I want to have the birthday celebration before anyone has, like, wooziness from anesthesia. And then, of course, if we want a really powerful combat army, we're going to want Locust Armor and Bionic Legs and maybe Bionic Eyes, and we can get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. That will be fantastic. Breakfire and Stochastic. Let's get a little bit more meat. Really? You're not getting spooked? There we go. I wanted to separate out the herd. That'll work. Who's stone cutting? Is no one stone cutting? Oh, this isn't marble. This is limestone. Oh my god. I was duped. Is there marble stuff anywhere? This is made of marble. That will work. I don't know if I'll have enough for a pew, but I'll try. I was wondering why they weren't cutting marble. I'm just very unobservant, apparently. Is that the only thing made of marble? I already have 20 blocks. We need, what, 80 or 100 for this? 80 more? Yeah, I'm not going to have enough marble. Poopskis. Well, let's do this then. Marble, slate, marble. That'll work. And Aram, you're on it. So sorry about the lateness to everything, but things are moving, I promise. We want to do the birthday celebration, the implants, and then head to the Gravcore. And almost assuredly, we're going to use the Gravcore to expand the ship because we have pretty good power generation now. I have my chem gens off and we're still power positive. But we have dire need for... Really? Level 17? You make a normal? Okay, well, I obviously need to beat you to death or something. But alright, here we go! Birthday celebration. The last time we had everyone convene together, it was uninspiring, so hopefully this one will be better. I mean, Lyra's social is 13, so it shouldn't be terrible. But, you know, I guess we'll see. If it's terrible, I blame... Okay. I punched your toe off. I think that's punishment enough for a bad pew. It was his fault for making a bad pew. It ruined the mood. It's crazy how I punched him once and just a toe got ripped off. It's like, yep, RimWorld never change. Did we make a piano? No, we haven't made the piano yet. Alright, while everyone's asleep, Operation Bionic left, and Operation Pilot. And then as soon as the anesthesia is recovered, we'll blast off. So now that we have the two bionics that I wanted most, Skyra can spend some time making advanced components. We have plenty of material for that, no problem. And then we can decide what other things we do, whether we start making bionics or armor. So you guys will have the chance to vote on that soon. But the implantations went swimmingly. So everyone's ready to go soon. This time there's light in the barracks? True. That was kind of an issue. Chem fuel is finally the net positive. Of course, keep in mind that the moment we make a shuttle, 400 of the chem fuel will instantaneously disappear because the shuttle requires it. Unless we limit how much chem fuel we put in the shuttle, but still. It'd be really cool if there was a function where, like, you could expand a zone but not make new zones. I would love that. To be like, expand zone, but, like, hold shift so it didn't, like, add new zones. That way you weren't, like, planting random potatoes somewhere. Alright, so we have anesthesia for 12 hours, anesthesia for 2 days, and then once that anesthesia is done, we can blast off to space. Get our Gravcore. I'm not obligated to do this, so I'll accept it. So we have like 2 weeks to potentially go to this bandit camp. Back on the Lion Atoll, I've been there 5 times. No, I've been there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Can I stop going to this stupid island? It's like the island of Dr. Moreau, or Dr. Liara or something. Game's just like, please, island, please. Shut up. Something else I could do while we wait is start... Oh, you know what? I don't want to do that just yet. I'll do that up here. Is to replace some of... Oh, that is not supposed to be purple. Replace some of the walls from steel to uranium, because we have a pretty good amount of uranium. Toughening up our ship a bit. Because we also have the Tentoria dyes to dye it. So the tougher our ship, the harder it will be for random explosions to, you know, take chunks out. And I left these section here for, like, roofing reasons. Although, it would have been held up by the adjacent walls. I might not want to use up all my uranium, because I definitely foresee a reason to install, like, slug turrets on the outside of the ship, so that anyone approaching the ship gets murdered. but you know, that's good enough for now. It has the outer shell of our kill box, you know, made of uranium. And the outer shell of the kill box is not likely to move around much. I'm pretty done with the design, so that works. So, Mr. Turtle, or Stochastic Turtle, we're just waiting on your anesthesia to wear off so that you can pilot us out of here. So, about a day. Eventually, there'll be no tiles left. Yeah, that would be a long RimWorld run, though. That would take some real time. Another thing I was thinking, once I get a more renewable source of plasteel, is to maybe put autocannon turrets here to fire inwards at any meleeers that are trying to get these turrets. That might be a better investment than 2 mini turrets, because mini turrets don't really pack much of a punch. And Skyra's done with our excellent piano. Awesome! Where the hell is it going to go? I'm going to put the harpsichord here, and then the piano there. Search for the Pilgrim pendant. Hell yeah. That's, So, all of our ideology. We have a sniper rifle, a long blade, and a pendant. The sniper rifle, being unique, I have no idea what its properties are, but at least the long blade's properties are pretty good. It's, painless. It's not like something stupid like Mad Muttering or, you know, other garbage ones. There. Okay. Can it be painted? I don't think so. Nope. The table's good, but I kind of like the tables, the color that they are. Another thing we could do once Skyra's crafting skill is a little bit higher is to start using up Thrumbo. Because I have a lot of Thrumbo that I've been reserving for capable tailors and making our gear out of Thrumbo. That would be awesome. Alright, Turtle needs 14 more hours to pilot us proper, so that we don't have any, like, penalties. We're almost ready to go. This was a long pit stop, so, sorry for that. I think if I build it like this, it will retain heat a little bit better. The reason I don't have walls here is so that there's greater firing angles. So it looks strange as hell with the vac door kind of floating there. But it serves a purpose for murdering. And murdering is what we need to do. Is the platform still above? The platform never times out. These platforms are forever. They're not timed. If that's what you were meaning. We also could get it for throne speech. So the last 2 events that we had were, like, tame. So while we wait for Stochastic's anesthesia to wear off, let's throne speech it. Oh, he's gonna fly. So we'll throne speech it and then we'll blast. Come on. Encouraging, inspiring. What the hell? 91%. Screw you, game. So we have an expected quality of 72%. The only way to really get better than this would be... I mean, piloting ability is helpful, certainly. The 3% we got higher than last time was a result of piloting ability, but it's the Persona Core pilot assistance is what we need most. Up, 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 and away we go. I'm also quite happy, I don't want to jinx it, but quite happy that I haven't had a lot of buffering. Yesterday's stream was like a nightmare with my networking, and it's not been so bad this time. Why isn't the details command working? It's on cooldown or something? So, here we are at the Mechanoid platform. There's more doors on the west side than anywhere else. So I'll park here, equidistant between these two doors. One of the advantages of parking here is meleeers can't touch my engines, which is nice. So if there's like scythers that attack me, my engines are safe. Of course, if they break down, I can't maintain them because I don't have doors to them except for the rear two. So there is that weakness. All right, everyone in vacuum safe. Let's get rid of Area 2. No, Area 2 is Mat Bay. Area 1 is going to be named Full Ship. And Area 2 is Pig. Turtle, you're going to need vac armor. Air Dog, you're going to need vac suit, helmet. Skyra's all set. Liara, you're going to be told to go heck. Eat the meal and then go heck. God, I love space music. The soundtrack is just phenomenal. I wish there were more tracks, but the tracks there are just chef's kiss. And cheers, by the way. Alright, we got just a slugger. Just unlocked transport pods. We'll get shuttle. I think because this is a mech platform, I'm going to keep the Zeus hammer over a breach axe. No known enemies there, but we don't really need to go into that room. Okay, we have a Cyclops, Scyther, turret, and sealed crate. Oh, they are already spun up. They're chasing me. This should be pretty easy. Just keep moving. All my shooters wait right here. And the Cyclops is going to get absolutely melted. Come on, hit with the Zeus hammer. Seriously, I gave you a Zeus hammer for like one reason. It was for the mechs. Missing makes me sad. Alright, and the Cyclops is melted. While we're up here, Silent. Actually, Aram, I'm going to allow you to go slightly outside. The purpose being to fetch mechs to smelt. Actually, no, you don't need to do that. I'm going to create a temporary zone here of just like all mechs. And put, so we just shred mech corpses. And then the full ship I will duplicate into Area 1, and Area 1 will just allow them to, like, go here. So all the people that are vac safe go to Area 1, and that means they can haul mechs. So all that's left dangerous is that turret, and then we can get access to the sealed crate. And Liara is still just hacking stuff around here. There is a lot of, oh, really? Try to get rid of that so it wouldn't, I wouldn't have to path over, and then immediately it turns to slag. Oh, you can't haul. Never mind. Right, because you're a production specialist. Turret had 1 hit point left. Of course it did. Alright, we got a Lancer and a turret. I'll forbid the doors for now. We don't really need to hack that door because it doesn't lead anywhere new. So Liara, you can take a break. And Skyra will investigate these doors. I don't think there's enemies in here. They're too small. Yeah, hermetic crates. That doesn't surprise me. With 2 terraforming tree seeds. Like it. Alright, before you actually, given your mood, I'm going to let you turn in for the night. Because you're going to have a mental break if you don't. So the current priority is get the Gravcore. And I'm going to be doing an expander with it, obviously. I don't think I need to explain why. Yeah. That one's self-evident, I think. Oh, so many bad speeches. I guess all my colonists are like psychopaths that can't appreciate a good speech. In terms of ship heat, I'll close off the chimney. I'll help a little bit. Alright, as soon as Skyra is... I'm gonna give her, like, nice food, because she's a little volatile. And then... we'll go full roster. And clear out this facility. Oof! There goes shield belt. That sucks. Exploded on me. Well, while we're standing here, I might as well hack down there. And then have you guys position... There's only one potential mech in this ancient vat. So even if I don't have a shield belt, I'm gonna open this up so that we don't have to, like, path around this room, because it's annoying. Yeah, it was a Lancer. It's going to get blown up before it even gets unstunned. Done. Cool. So now we have a little bit more freedom of movement. And then this door can be opened up. Alright, we're just waiting on the shield belt to come off cooldown, to start to recharge. And then we'll pop more doors open. You wish there was a way to plant trees on the ship? Yeah, I mean, the fact that it requires soil, you can't. I decided to open this because I could tell, given the wall, that it was just a hallway. And hallways never have enemies. I've never seen them, at least. Okay, vats that might have mechs, 4 are occupied. So we want to avoid that room for now. This one's empty. And this one is empty. This is another hallway. It's funny that you can kind of like tell through the walls. And there's the core. So the core is guarded by burner, pikemen, scyther stuff. I think probably the way to fight this is to bust a hole through the wall here and lure these mechs out. Because I don't think it's going to be... it's too tight quartered around here with like too much debris for me to easily clear it without risk of serious physical harm. This is another hallway. Another hallway. A lot of hallways. Alright, let's get ready to fight any mechs that pop out of these vats, so I have access to this potential loot room. The smaller rooms typically have like loot, whereas the bigger rooms have mechs and crates. Okay. Minimal damage. Whoa! Cyclops got me in the neck. That's rough. Turtle. Hack the door. One thing we have not yet found is the room with the Gravlite panels. So we're still looking for that. And soon everyone will need a break. Mortar! Boo. Alright, I'm gonna start to let everyone have a break. Right after Skyra pops this one open. Alright, I'll just have Turtle do it. Oh, there's some of the panels. Alright, break time. So we've searched, what, like 2/3 of it? Not bad. And as soon as... You know what? They're happy enough. I just didn't want to risk mental breaks. Oh, well that's a void. It's pretty weird to find a void door like that. That's very unusual in my anecdotal experience. Turret and a Cyclops. There's no need to go in there. This is a hallway. I think. Yep. Here's the Gravlite room, and it is very well guarded by a lot of mechs. And then probably like 4 other potential treasure rooms, so definitely want to clear that out at some point. Probably the easiest way to clear this out is, again, busting a hole through the wall, rather than going into it. Plus there's a sealed container. This thing, some of the best items can be found in these sealed containers, like fuel optimizers, ship shields. These 2x2 containers are absolutely do not overlook. Like, super dumb if you overlook them, because they're amazing. Tree sewing and marine armor. What a weird book. What a really weird book. Alright, let's turn in for the day. There's only a few rooms that we have not opened up, but I think I'm going to go for the Ancient Engine next. Which means probably using the Zeus Hammer to skip Divide and Conquer. So I'm going to want to bust a hole in that wall so that I can, like, skip rip enemies out. Seeing that everyone's sleep timers are progressing and it's becoming nighttime, I'll embark on that tomorrow. Johnny Apple Marine? Yeah, something like that. Definitely strange. Oh, I just realized I'm in power negative. How unusual. Oh, you know what it is? My heaters are in overdrive. Yeah. It's fine. We have one of our 3 chem gens on, and we have 600 extra chem. It's not a problem to be flirting with the power. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey, the Pilgrim ship, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow pilgrims.